Hey everybody, I'm Becky Adams. Thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel today. So today I have a project that I've done just for fun using the Paige Evans Wonders collection. She just announced her new collection and I'm trying to use up the Wonders collection to make room for the new collection. So I've done a couple of things to get started here. The first being to make this paper, I guess this quilted strip for the background. So what I did, let me double check my measurements. Just with my paper trimmer, I took a whole bunch of scraps of the pattern paper and trimmed them down into 1-inch squares, and then just glued them or put on a little tiny bit of adhesive in the center onto a piece of just scrap white cardstock, and then I went and stitched around the squares with my sewing machine and white thread. And I am so happy with how this turned out. It was so fun. It was a little bit time consuming, but I really enjoy the paper piecing and the stitching. So it was a really fun little project. So I'm going to use some strong adhesive here on the back. This is 1-inch double-sided tape from Scrapbook.com. And it is super sticky. If there is something stuck down with this tape, the 1-inch especially, it is not coming off. So we'll be really careful when we put this strip down, because where it lands is where it's going to be. So I will just have my T-square ruler here. I'm going to hold that down with one hand and lay down this strip. Alright, now that we have that in place, I've got one photo that I'm working with today. This is of my nieces. My sister sent it to me the other night and it cracked me up. I love their little faces in there. But the other thing that I did ahead of time was some hand stitching. And when this collection came out, I bought 2 packs of these florals because I love them so much. And I didn't know this until I got them, but they are great quality for stitching. They are a really thick cardstock and were a breeze to stitch through. So I would say that each flower took me probably 20 to 30 minutes, and I just kept them in a little pouch that I took with me if I was in the pickup line at the school or watching TV or anything like that. So it didn't take... I enjoy the hand stitching as well. So I'm thinking that I want the flowers to go something like this, so that I am creating a diagonal line across the page. But first I want to make sure that I have the space for my title and journaling before I start adhering things. So the title for this project is Here for the Party, and I just took a label sticker and then some letter stickers, and these little letter stickers are not from the Wonders collection, but I believe that's... oh no, so these letter stickers and this chipboard word are not from the Wonders collection, but everything else is. The letter stickers are older. I know they're not available anymore. This big chipboard word is from a collection from Keep It Simple, and I don't believe that it is available anymore either, but I will check, and if it is available I will link it in the description box below. So I have just a little bit of journaling that I typed out and cut into strips. So we're going to get the photo adhered first. And again, I'm just using the double-sided tape from Scrapbook.com. And I'm just going to use the lines from my paper piecing to adhere the photo. And then I am going to get my journaling in place. So I've already put some double-sided tape on the back of these, and then I'm just going to cut them apart individually and remove the backing. For the journaling strips, I use, again, the tape from Scrapbook.com, and it's the 1/8 inch. So on this project so far, I've actually used the 1 inch, the 1/2 inch, and now the 1/8 inch double-sided tape. It's a really good price point, and I've had really good luck with it. It sticks really well, and I have not had a problem with things falling off my pages with the Scrapbook.com tape. The other thing that you may notice that I'm using that is that is new. These scissors are from We Are Memory Keepers, and they are awesome. These are my go-to scissors for almost anything, but specifically these are my favorite fussy cutting scissors. They had a pair of these that came out several years ago, and I love them, use them all the time, still have them, and was really sad because I was needing to replace them and I couldn't find any. And then they came out with a new pair, and I love the teal and white, so I'll make sure and link these in the description box below as well. So now that I have my title, actually I need to adhere my title, don't I? So this is just a big white chipboard word from Keep It Simple. These are really fun. I don't know if this specific one is still available, but I know they do have some other chipboard words that in their store, and they're really fun because they're a white coated chipboard, and there's not a finish on them. So if you want to paint, or you can do acrylic paint, watercolors, distress inks are really fun. Anyway, lots of options. They're really fun product. So I'll link the Keep It Simple store in the description box, because if this particular one is not available, I know they do have others. So I've just put a little bit of dimensional adhesive under these flowers. I am using Pop Dots by Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L. They are my favorite. They're my go-to for dimensional adhesive. They're really easy to work with. They stick really well, and they're really good height. Oops. Let's tuck that under there. Okay. And then we just need to adhere these flowers up here, and then we are good. So this project did take a bit of time stitching. Let me know in the description box or in the comment section below if you enjoy hand stitching, if that's something that you would like a little bit more information on, because I could do a tutorial and walk you through any questions that you might have. Anyway, so let me know if that's something that you would be interested in, because I really love my hand stitching projects. I've got one right now that I'm working on that's going to take me quite a while, but when it's done, it's going to look awesome. The other thing to note about the stitching on this is when Paige announced the Wonders collection not too long after it launched, she posted posted the numbers of all of the colors of floss that matched the Wonders collection. So if you just watch her Instagram feed, she'll post it, and her Instagram stories, she posts it in there. I hope she does the same for her new collection. So I have just another little banner sticker from the, let's see, it was in the sticker book. And I just stamped the date on there with my favorite date stamp, which is from Heidi Swap, and some black ink from scrapbook.com. And with that, I'm going to call this page finished. So thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to spend it here with me. If you haven't already done so, I would love to have you as a subscriber on my channel. So just hit that subscribe button, and the little bell will, if you hit the little bell, it will notify you when I have a new video. Thank you again for stopping by, and I will see you again soon.